Okay then. Cool. Let's see. Alrighty then. Okay then. Cool. All right then. Let's see here. My my one viewer. Let's see what's happening. Now. Hello. How are you? Oh, that's oh, two viewers. All right. Well, was to shave my head, using the Republican healthcare bill that is up for vote. Unfortunately, I shears, so it looks like I'm and talking. So anyone who wants to talk with me, go ahead and just leave some comments. So anything fun, anything exciting? I was really happy about the response we got for the last live stream on Facebook. Did really well. I believe at last count it had over 350 views, so did really well there. So that's cool. This one didn't really tell me who's viewing, so I can't really see who you are, but thanks for watching. I'm coming at you live from my kitchen, the #1 place for news in the country. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. My kitchen, that's where you get your news. So, Republican healthcare bill, the Graham Cassidy bill. A lot of people have been talking about it lately. It is likely to cut out Medicaid for thousands, get millions knocked off of healthcare. Premiums will skyrocket. It's your opinion on it. Go ahead. Let's get the dialogue going. So the two viewers are me and you, Brittany. Yeah, I'm watching my own live stream in order to see comments, and it's a live chat. It should be under the video. You should just be able to. Yeah. I did hear. So this is happening right now. This is cool, right? Yeah, everybody likes this. Everybody enjoying this. all one viewer, because one of those viewers is me. I muted myself. But yeah, because one of them is me. I have the recording pulled up, recording myself, and then I have the video pulled up so that I can look at the live chat. Oh, there we go. Lauren's here. Yay for Lauren. Always to the rescue. Thank you. It's cool because we were actually late getting started because of some technical difficulties. Also, no head shaving. You didn't get to hear that part. I was going to shave my head and talk about the Republican healthcare bill. And instead, I just talked about the Republican healthcare bill. So, yeah, what are your thoughts on that, Lauren? Why don't you, go ahead and shoot us a comment about that. Also make sure to share the link. Make sure to share the link so that we can get this going. A lot of people want to know what's going on in Jesse world, and I think it's important. Exactly. Pre-existing conditions are cut out of this bill, and that is not good. I was actually watching the senator from Kentucky talking about the fact that the bill doesn't really make it doesn't really make people take the health care. They don't get the insurance because for some reason Republicans hate that. Who knew? But you can't force the insurance companies to not charge people with a chronic illness more, and then not require that healthy people have it. So the healthcare bill cuts out the coverage for pre-existing conditions, which we were told it wouldn't do. President tweeted that it had it in there. Protections are not in there. So And the Republicans trying to push this through. They have to vote on it by the end of the week, and they were only allowing for 90 seconds worth of debate on it. 90 seconds. So about the time it takes to boil water is about the time that they expect you to figure out 1/6 of the American economy. So, oh yeah, cuts out for protections for Planned Parenthood as well. It does. So that's not good either, as lots of people, lots of women go to Planned Parenthood for their just for doctor's visits, just for checkups, things, STD screenings, and other very important things that we're cutting out here. This is not good. It's bad. Of course, the president will never see this, so it's hard to say that it's bad, but to the president, but it's bad. Okay, it's bad. I agree. I agree 100%. Brittany, are you still a viewer here? Oh, okay. That's why I lost a viewer. Yeah. Yep. Birth control. Birth control is it's not covered in this bill either, and it should be. That should be something that is provided, but we're not seeing that. Do you like my kitchen, Lauren? Do you find my kitchen nice? I have a microwave. You see the microwave? I have a microwave. And we're back to just me. Well, oh, okay. This one bounced around a lot. Oh, thank you. I think it's great too. There anything you want to talk about, Lauren? Anything you want to dish about? Boys are a thing that people talk about. There's a little bit of a delay, actually. So, oh, hello, my love. Oh, my love is there. He is sleeping on the couch. That is where Jamie is, and we couldn't find the razor anyway, so no head shaving. No head shaving. She's over there being adorable. All right, let's dish. Toss out some ideas. Let's just talk. Let's just go. Let's just do this. we're crazy up in here. We gonna get wild. Promise never to do that again. I promise. Cross where my heart used to be. That will not happen again. You know, I saw that on your Facebook profile, and that's not okay. Personal space and personal boundaries are very important. And I just I can't understand, especially when you're dropping the boyfriend hint. I mean, if anyone ever hit on Sarah like that, and you know, she dropped the boyfriend hint and they didn't pay attention. Well, that's a generalization of men in general. So I don't suck, so I don't do that kind of thing. I will try to kind of analyze this. So we've got a guy, and I believe this does happen very often. Men are kind of assholes when they want to be. Oh, he was a massage guy. Oh no, bad. bad. Okay, so the idea is that, especially from growing up as a man, I can tell you this, and well, that's with my girlfriend. I can tell you this. TV, movies, and your parents tell you over and over again that if you try hard enough and if you're super nice, you know, maybe someday a girl will like you. And some people take that to extremes. They take it to extremes. No means no, bro. No means no. Not cool. Jesse don't like. I mean, let me lay it out for anybody, any men who happen to stumble across this maybe one day in the future. The best way to a woman's heart is by fucking off. Or food. My sister-in-law says food, so if you got food. Look, it's simple, man. You go up, you make your pitch, you say, hey, I'm such and such. We'll say Don. We'll say Don is the name of this guy. Hi, my name's Don. You're very pretty. And I was wondering if you'd like to catch. My dad's name was Don. He said, hey, my name's Don. And I think you're pretty. And I'd like to know if you'd like to go on a date. And then they say no. And then Don just fucks off. See how easy that is, Don? For anybody who watches this, Don does sound like a jackass, actually. Look, if you get a no, that's it. That's no. Don't do this. That's right. Step 1, fuck off. Step 2, keep fucking off. Step 3, go back to where you started, then fuck off again. Oh man, I should write a book. The Art of Dating by Jesse Daniel. It's 1,000 pages long. The first page and the last page say fuck off. That's it. It's the whole book. Great, right? Then at the end of the book, there's a mirror so that you can see who it is that's fucking off. I.e. you. Bowling is a great first date. Let me tell you about my first date, guys. Okay. So I take Sarah bowling, and she just decimates me. Okay. I am not a good bowler. I have learned this about myself. I accept this. I'm okay with it. But I am not a good bowler. So Sarah decimates me in bowling. And then we go out, we have dinner, we have some pizza at Mellow Mushroom. It's great. You know, we walk around, we end up in Wonder Bar. But you never been to Mellow Mushroom? It's awesome. Yes. I do think that, Lauren. I think that very much so. So, hello, Jeff. So Jared, actually, you're Jackson, yeah. Nice to meet you. I'm Jesse. I'm the other half of the amazing duo that is Project Overload. It's wonderful. I'm wonderful. Bow before me, peons. Anyway, I would say that the 80s and the early 90s are the worst perpetrators in the idea of the keep going until she says yes ideology. Several films have shown this to be very true. What is that film with? And I will look that up real quick. But it's a film with Jennifer Love Hewitt, and I mean, the guy chases her all the way to the, with this note, just this letter, just foists it on her. Hi, Tavia. Hi. I can't remember the movie, but I mean that's a good example of a '90s film where that kind of ideology is perpetrated. I mean, you got any John Cusack movie in the Say Anything, Thank You, Yes, that's a great. I mean, it's a fun movie. Don't get me wrong, but it perpetrates the ideology that such things are okay, and they're not. I grew up in the '90s, and this I will say this for millennials. Growing up in the '90s, the early 2000s, you're bombarded with these '80s and '90s movies where that happens, and boom, you got a whole generation of people who are taught that that's okay, and it's not. It's not okay. Don't chase a woman through the airport, and then like waylay her at her gate. You're gonna make her miss the plane, and you're gonna get arrested. It's a post 9/11 world, guy. What's wrong with you, guy? Jesus. I'm gonna tell you the truth about 2012. I'll tell you the truth right now. Here it is. That movie is not as terrible as it tries to be. I know you're right. So you gotta look at it for what it is. It's a movie that took advantage of the whole 2012 conspiracy thing that everyone was freaking out about at the time, and it made bank doing it. So you can't be mad at the movie. You can't be mad at the nice guy trope. I'm sorry, I'll get back onto this movie for a second. You can't be mad at the movie. You can't be mad at John Cusack for it. I mean, John Cusack's been playing the same actor he's been playing the same character for 20 years. Give the guy a break. Come on, man. Why are you hating on John Cusack? Anyway, so the nice guy trope is the idea that a girl will like you if you're the nice guy. Anytime you're the guy the girl can come complain about other people to. You're the guy that is always there to help her out, But it's not real niceness because there's always this catch. There's always this idea that everything you're doing works out in the end for you to have happy fun time, no pants time. You're not a nice guy if you're only being nice in the hope that you'll get a girl in bed. That's not how nice is. That's not how that works. That's a shitty guy who's a shitty person and will get hit by a bus one day. Probably a shitty bus. That was your joke for the day. Anyway, so and that's another trope that these movies build up. I mean, in Say Anything, the main character is the quintessential nice guy. Oh, that's a good question. Misogyny is alive and well. It's true. It's happening. It's Trump. He's president. Misogyny is president. So basically, when you have a person in power, when you have a person with this much say and this much reach, whose voice is that loud, and these are surreptitiously not 100% truth. It's an exaggeration. Then they're open for emulation. People will emulate behaviors that powerful people portray, thinking that it will make them like those powerful people. And in the case of Trump, we have a lot of misogyny and inaccurate information being thrown out there by his big mouth. Yeah. And the effect for that is entirely necessary. He didn't recognize her. He had no idea who she is, and that's either a symptom of misogyny or it's a symptom of dementia. And either way, the idiot shouldn't be in office. So there's that. Yeah, I'll try to smile. I swear I'm not having a stroke. It's constantly happening. This is the state we're in now. This is where we are, and it's not getting better. Actually, fake news. This is the fakest news, Lauren. I mean, could you know her? She's Serbian or something. I don't understand when she speaks. That's not fair. That's not fair to other Serbian people. I'm sorry that you have to be associated with Melania Trump because she's associated with Donald Trump. And I don't think anyone should have to be associated with any Trump. Ever. Except in cards. I hold all the Trumps in cards. Yeah. Yeah. The nicest thing anyone has ever said about me is that I was fake. What up? I think she does too. I honestly think she does. But then again, if you had that big, wrinkly, fat carpet on top of you, you'd hate him too. She might be. She might be. A lot of people feel trapped in their marriages, and a lot of people just won't leave. And I mean, in this case, she can't. There was a possibility that she could have gotten out of this marriage to Donald Trump prior to that, but yeah, once he got into the public eye as hardcore as you can, once you're president, then that was it. Can't leave. What am I talking about? Talking about Melania Trump. That's what I'm talking about, Jared. Melania Trump. You may know her as a former model, current model of a first lady. There's about a 4-second delay on the video as compared to the I thought your favorite Trump was Barron Trump. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. I'm sorry, guys. No, but in all seriousness, yeah, it's about a 4-second delay. In all seriousness, there's a lot going on in that family that we're not privy to, and that says a lot with how in the eyes of the public they are. So keep that in mind. Anyway, something else important that you may not know is that no, I'm sorry, there's just nothing else important to say after that. Oh, okay, so here's a fun one. All right. So Jared and I have been wanting to do an episode on our show for a while now about women in the STEM programs, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. And nerd culture is directly linked to those programs. And we see a lot more women now than previously. And I do think that the nerd culture is becoming more accepting of women. But you still have this prevailing misogynistic idea that this culture isn't for women, it's for men, and that women will never understand. It's not an ideology I adhere to. I've met women who are way nerdier than I am, yourself in point there, Lauren. Anyway, I don't think it's worse though. I think at worst it's the same. At best, it's improving. And we see this a lot more. There are a lot more female video game designers, for example. And just going through my program, when I went through my program last year at school, there was one girl. And now, just a year later, there's 4. So, you know. Part of the problem is that when you play a game with an experienced gamer, they want to take control and kind of be all like, no, you should do this. No, you should do this. Well, that gets compounded on when you're female, because then you have the whole mansplaining happening at you. So that just makes everything worse. I am guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. I swear I am. I'm not proud of it. I'm sorry. I apologize to you, my love. What do I think of gamer guys playing as female characters and vice versa? Lauren, are you watching my video games? Do you see me playing video games? Is that what this question is about? I think it's great. It's fine. Play as a male character, play as a female character, play as whatever character you want. That's what I think. Now, here's another thing that's fun about that. If you're going to play as a character, especially in a role-playing game like that, or like an MMO, take Warcraft, for example, if you're going to play a female character, I would challenge you to role-play as a woman. Turn your mic off, use your keyboard for typing, and let everybody see if you're a female. So you can kind of walk in a woman's shoes, so to say. Because I guarantee your online experience will be completely different than it has been up to this point. It'll also be more entertaining because role-playing as a different gender, and ladies, I challenge you to do this as well. Role-playing as a different gender, incredibly difficult, really rewarding if you can pull it off, just because of how awesome of a role player you are. You got that explanation from Ian. Ian has also given me the, if I'm going to be playing a game for 3 hours, I want it to be cute speech. Not just Ian, though. I mean, lots of people have said that. Yes, that is an actual thing. I try to play as multiple different types. I've played as female characters, male characters. I've played as donkeys. I've played as Lego people. Do Lego people even really have a gender? I don't think they do. Not when you can change your gender very easily by just changing your hairpiece. So all I'm saying, Legos are gender neutral. Love me some Legos. Yeah, I've heard it from a lot of people as well. And I will be honest, I'm guilty of this myself. I've said that before in the past. And it's a thing that, and I don't think that it comes from a place of misogyny. I think it comes from a place of people like to look at things that they find appealing. I'm sure that there are girl gamers that play as male characters for a similar reason. And I don't judge you for that. If you do that, I don't judge you. But step up your game, bro. Get woke. Get woke. No, I don't actually. I think that there needs to be more female characters in general, not just for women to play as, but just because there needs to be more of a that's cool. I like that, Tavia. That's cool. But no, I think that there just needs to be more of a representation of women in video games, and I think there needs to be more of a representation of minorities in video games, and it needs to be done a lot better. A lot better. But I think that girls will pick the female character, but I think it's more if they pick the single female character, it's because they're playing with a dude and they think they have to. I can't tell you how many times a woman has kicked my ass as Mario in Brawl. All right, and my character in Brawl is Sheik, so don't feel like you have to pick the character that's your gender, because that's dumb. Play whatever character you enjoy playing. Play what's fun. Do what's fun. Do what feels good. If it feels good and scares you at the same time, you should probably do it. Don't do that. I've seen that meme. That's terrible. It's bad advice. Don't listen to Jesse for that advice. That's bad advice. Mario is a psycho. All right, Mario is a psycho. No, not because of affirmative action. It just needs to be. It just needs to be more of a female base. It just needs to be more mixed, and not just female. I mean, seriously, minorities need to be better represented as well, because historically they haven't been, or if they are in the video games, they're represented very badly, very badly. No. Mario is a psycho. So this is canon. This is true fact. If you read the original game guide that came with the original games in 1987, you find out that Koopa turned all of the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom into bricks, which means that Mario is going around destroying and murdering people and then robbing their corpses. That's what those coins are. That is you robbing corpses. You'll never be able to play Mario the same way again, I guarantee it. I do. I love Mario. I will jump on a brick all day long. I also play Grand Theft Auto, so I don't take me as a role model here, guys. Ginger Electric Mouse. That sounds fun. This is my new face from now on, guys. You ever been to the aquarium and see those giant, this little fish with giant mouths? They just like all day. I love those fish. Sarah won't let me have one. I wish she would. Can I please? Can I please have one? So started talking about healthcare, ended up talking about video games. This is the way every conversation should go. I can have one? I can't? Sweet. We're going back to the aquarium and we're stealing one. Let's bring Jose with us. I'm fine with that. Perfect. That's settled. Everybody, I'm getting a lanternfish. Sarah's getting a koi fish. That's cool. That I did not know. Let's all go to the aquarium. What? I don't. Do I? We? It's a group thing. We're a group. We're a unit now. We're one unit. This is it. This is our unit forever. It's important. It's important that we become a unit, guys, because this is our zombie apocalypse team. In case of a zombie apocalypse, round us up. This is it. We're going. We're doing things. What kind of apocalypse would you like to be in? Weird facts are the best facts. I love weird facts. Tell me more. Polar bears are left-handed. They're also brown. I just noticed that I make a lot of weird faces. Weird faces. So no apocalypse. You don't want to be in any apocalypse. I don't want to be in a zombie apocalypse. Praise for Mushroom Kingdom. More like prey on Mushroom Kingdom. Am I right? Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something else. Let me tell you something else about the Mushroom Kingdom. All right? The Mushroom Kingdom is racist. Let me tell you why. Tell you why. They don't like Koopas. Yeah. So turtles, not okay in the Mushroom Kingdom. Nope, they hate turtles. Racist. Like turtles. They're apparently not turtle enough for the Turtle Club. Well, not always. Not always. Sometimes an apocalypse is fun. For example, if you've ever played Diablo 3, then you know that once you get to the pony level, it's an apocalypse of ponies, flowers, birthday presents, and unicorns. Teddy bears that will murder you without a second thought. Anyway. I like watching myself. I'm a strange. Why do you people like me? Why do you hang out with me? It's weird. I'm weird. Big announcement. We'll be recording a new episode on Monday. Another big announcement is that I'm 28 now. Just had a birthday. Yeah. Had a birthday on Sunday. So I am 28 years old. Weird is good. I actually like weird. And I think it's great. Well, that is certainly a thing you just posted. There, guy. Well, we've been on this for about 40 minutes now, I think. 42 minutes and 38 seconds, according to this, of just me sitting here talking. Just yapping. What I find strange is that your name is Jared Jackson, but you have a friend named Jackson. Is his last name Jared? These are the questions we need answered. These are the things people want to know. I am going to be releasing a review about Short Circuit, the 1986 film by... Yeah, great movie, right? Great movie. I'm going to be doing a review on that. And so look forward to that. I'm not sure when exactly that's going to be posted. I will let you guys know. Probably next week sometime, so look forward to that. Also, dance party. Come on, guys, dance party. You gotta get with it. You gotta get crazy. It's crazy time. Both of those are very wonderful things that I just read. Okay, so first off, how video games affect the youth. I don't know about you, but I think the better hand-eye coordination and the ability to solve complicated puzzles is a good thing. Logic problems are great. M-rated games. Well, they're okay. So first off, if the parents are doing the thing that they're supposed to be doing, which is monitoring what kind of content is being made available to their child, and they know that M is rated M for mature, meaning not for your 13-year-old guy. Don't give an M-rated game to your 13-year-old. That being said, it's another one of those things where it's about the individual. It's about what the individual can handle. So there are some wonderful games out there. There are some wonderful games that are. Yeah, did anybody practice for the band? We told you there would be a quiz. Anyway, M-rated games they can be fun. They can be very intense, very severe. They can have wonderful storylines. They can be as good as movies. Many video games can be as good as movies, or better in some cases, because they can delve into concepts and quandaries that a movie just can't. I think that it's the same kind of medium as television or books. It's information that you're being exposed to, and it's a good thing. I think people should be exposed to as much information early on as possible. I think that you should have all the information in the world. That's what the internet is for. It's not just for porn. I know that there's a very catchy song, Avenue Q, that states otherwise. Don't be taken in by the man. No. Maybe. Yes. Why do we need a drinking age? I mean, come on, guy. Come on. No, seriously. I think that if you're in the service, you should be allowed to drink at 18. Just because you're in the service. I think that people are going to drink at 18 anyway, and I think that it's the same argument for marijuana legalization. People are going to do it anyway. You might as well take control and be able to monitor and provide safety for them. So, yeah, I mean, lower it to 18. That's whatever, dude. It was 18 before anyway. It got raised to 21 because of people dying in accidents. Who doesn't love that? Cute. Come on. Come on. So what we're seeing there is that. That's it. I mean, come on. Do it. A responsible use is never a bad thing. But it's got to be responsible and it's got to be controlled. And it's got to follow the law. You have to follow the law. So if the law says 18, then go for it, guy. But as long as the law says 21, obey the law. Respect your elders. Don't be taken in by the man. That's all I've really got to say about that, I guess. Legalize it. That's a thing. So, all right. Well, actually, I think that we're going to go ahead and cut out here because got a lot to do. Got a lot of stuff. Things that need doing. So thank you for your comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Yes, I will answer that question right now before we leave. Musical training should be mandatory in school. That's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing. All right, guys. So we're going to cut it out here now. And I will look forward to your comments. Look forward to your views in the future. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed what we did here. And if you really enjoyed what we did here, hit that bell icon so you can get notifications about what we're going to be doing in the future. Check out our Facebook page, Project Overload 123 on Facebook. Check out our Twitter page. The link is in the description. And you guys have a great night.